Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm really excited. This is my third episode for my Drugstore Beauty Loves series. And if you're new to my channel, this is just a series where I show you guys my favorite drugstore beauty products. And in this one, I'm going to cover blushes. And basically, I'm just showing you guys from my experience of using mostly drugstore makeup throughout the years. My favorite ones that I recommend for you guys and products that I've been enjoying and loving, basically. And I just really want to help anyone out that's on the lookout maybe for a new makeup product. Alright, well, I'm just going to get started here, and I'm going to start with powdered blushes. And the first one I want to talk about is the NYX Blush. And this is the first one I've gotten, and I only got it like maybe a month ago. And it's called Rose Garden. And it's just this perfect pink shade, mostly for the summer. It definitely reminds me of like a summer pink color. And it has just a little bit of shimmer to it. And it's more of like a bright kind of pink. And this is just the one I grabbed because I do love pink shades for blushes. This is one that really caught my eye, but I know they do have a lot of colors. And it's really bright, a nice brightened look when it goes onto your cheeks. It's just very cheery and beautiful at the same time. The color payoff is just great. And I have been really enjoying NYX products overall, so I'm definitely enjoying the blush. The next powdered blush I'm going to talk about is the e.l.f. blush. And I got, about a year ago, I finished off like a rose colored one. When I went to go get a second one, I got this Candid Coral. And it is just that nice light kind of coral color. It is good for summer or spring. It's not too bright or orange or anything like that, as you can see. It's just a real nice subtle shade. It does have shimmer, and you do have to watch how much you apply on, because if you put too much, it looks a little too shimmery and bronzy looking. But if you just put the right amount on, I think it's just the right kind of subtle blush. But it also is beautiful, and it kind of adds some highlight, so you don't really have to, add any more highlight if you don't want to. Next, I'm going to show you is this Jordana Blush. And the color I have it in right now is Rose Silk. This Rose Silk color is just that perfect rose blush shade. I do like all kinds of pinks and rose shades, so I do really like this. What's good about this blush also is that it is a matte shade, which is kind of hard to find sometimes with blushes. A lot of them do have a little bit of shimmer or a lot of shimmer, but this is matte, and I really, really enjoy having that option. You can't go wrong with a rose color like this, in my opinion. But I know they do have a lot of other colors as well, and they're very reasonable, so I definitely recommend these Jordana blushes. Okay, next I am going to talk about are these Milani baked blushes, and these are just amazing. I mean, for a baked blush, they're definitely up there. I think they're wonderful. I have two colors. I have Dolce Pink 01. And I have Rose d'Oro, and that's 02. Dolce Pink is just that perfect pink color, I think. I think it's just the right kind of pink when I want to go that way. Rose d'Oro is like a coral, rosy look. So you kind of get a little bit of that, a little bit of both colors. You get the coral kind of look and the rosy look at the same time. But you do have to watch how much you put on, because it is very pigmented. So if you guys haven't tried the Milani baked blushes, I definitely recommend these. Now on to cream blushes, and the only ones I really have that are definitely like cream blushes are the Maybelline Dream Bouncy blushes. I have three colors. I have 40 Pink Plum, 45 Orchid Hush, and 30 Candid Coral. And the pink is just that perfect pink color. And I've grabbed this one a lot because, like I said, I do love my pinks. The Orchid Hush I've used the most. It's my favorite. I really love this like lilac, light purple kind of color. And then the coral I haven't used as much, but I'm definitely using more now that the summer is here. What you could do with these is you can use like a brush like this. This is the Sigma Angled Kabuki. It's the F84. But what I have been doing recently, because I think it does work a little bit better, is just using my finger. And I just basically dab my finger onto it and then rub my finger onto my cheeks. And do that like maybe 3 times to get the right amount of color onto your cheeks. But they're just really great, and I think they're pigmented enough. I heard a couple people say they didn't think they were that pigmented, but I think they are. And I just also think they're great for like the hotter months, you know, spring and summer, but also good for like when you're gonna go work out and you wanna just put a little bit of blush on. I think these are good for that as well. So I definitely recommend these. I know they've been out for a while, but I've been enjoying them, that's for sure. And if you guys haven't tried them yet, I would definitely grab one and give it a try. Okay, next I'm going to talk about are these Maybelline Master Glaze Blush Sticks. And I'm really enjoying these as well. I have 2 colors. I have 20 Pink Fever and I have 40 Warm Nude. And these are just 2 great color options to have, because if I want my pink look, I'll grab my the Pink Fever, and if I want more like a neutral brown kind of look, I'll grab my Warm Nude. So these are just great, and they're very pigmented. You don't have to put a lot on. You apply the stick right onto your cheeks, and then you just rub it in with your fingers, and I think it's just a great easy, convenient kind of blush, and they're just really pretty, and I'm really enjoying these. I don't know, it's just if you don't feel like using the powdered blush, or maybe more in the summer months, you know, it is good to have these stick blushes or cream blushes, and these are great options. Okay, one more blush we're going to talk about, and it's the e.l.f. HD Blush. It's a pump application, and you just put a little bit on your finger, and then you just a little bit, because it spreads out a lot, so you just want to use a little bit, and you just rub it onto your cheeks then. But I just do love it because it's just like that perfect rosy kind of girly pink color, and it's not too bright or anything. It's more of like a natural looking pink. This is actually the first liquid blush I ever tried, and the only one I've ever had, and I've been loving it, so that's why I wanted to add it into my favorites. And I like it. I think they're really long wearing, and I think that's all for my blushes, my favorite blushes. I just started using blush maybe like a couple years ago, believe it or not. And for drugstore blushes, these are my favorites so far, at least. I know there's a lot of other great ones out there, I just haven't tried them. I hope you like this episode of my Drugstore Beauty Loves, and also leave me a comment down below to let me know what you would like to see next for this series. Just let me know and I'll do it. Alright guys, I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!